Hey friends, it's Suga, and welcome to Master X Master. In this video, I will cover the essentials of how to play Titan Ruins so that you can hop on and get into battle with a strategy in mind. Let's get into it. Titan Ruins is a 5 vs 5 3-lane battle arena. In each lane, there are 2 towers and waves of 5 minions, formerly known as Titanites, that spawn every 30 seconds. In between lanes, you can find various neutral monster camps. At each opposing end of the arena, there are bases for each team to which players are able to recall or teleport back to at any time. Additionally, there are 4 Titan sites which can be captured by either team to grant vision, and 2 altars near the outermost sites which can be captured to summon a fallen hero after the altar watchers have been slain. Now that you understand the basics of the arena, let's get into how the game is played. The game is played using 2 masters which can be tagged in and out on a 13-second cooldown. Each master has 4 abilities from which they can choose 2 to use during a match. They also have a survival skill which costs stamina and an ultimate skill which costs ultimate gauge. You also choose from one of 5 special skills to use each match. Each skill will have its own cooldown, and your 2 masters will have separate health, stamina, and mana or energy, but will share one ultimate gauge, so keep this in mind when going for big plays. One of the first things you may notice upon entering the battlefield is that Titan Ruins is time limited. After the 25-minute timer expires, the game will end and a victor will be determined. The winning team will be the one with the higher total points, which can be obtained by doing specific things in-game. 1 point is given when a minion or jungle guardian is killed. 2 points are given when a keeper or warden, the red and blue buffs, or an altar watcher is killed. 3 points are given when a Titan site is captured. 5 points are given when a player is killed, and an additional 5 if that player was shut down. 10 points are given when a side lane tower is killed. 20 points for mid lane towers and base towers. 12 points are given when a fallen hero is killed, and Titans will grant 3 points plus an additional 3 for every Titan your team has already killed. Also, slaying King Tanyan will award 30 points, and slaying Rozark will award a whopping 100 points. Every time your team earns 100 points, an allied Titan will spawn at your core and walk down the middle lane, granting your team siege potential and massive pressure. Rather than letting the timer expire, teams can also choose to attempt to end the game by destroying the enemy's core, which will expose itself after both base towers have fallen. This will require you to siege the enemy base, often using Titans and fallen heroes. Additionally, you can win by being the first team to achieve 1,000 points in a game, but this will rarely occur. The next thing you'll need to know about is leveling. You will start each game at level 1, and you can raise that level by gaining XP, also known as experience points. Leveling up will allow you to upgrade your skills using skill points, which are granted every time you level up, and every 3 levels, you will be given 3 trait points, which can be used to upgrade your master's stats while you are in base. Each master will have 4 different traits to choose from, and unlike skill points, traits can be assigned separately for each of your 2 equipped masters. Experience is gained slowly over time, but is also given by many of the same things that give points. Small minions grant 21 XP, and large minions grant 53 XP. Minion XP is also split between nearby allies, so you will receive less if a nearby ally is receiving a portion. Jungle Guardians grant 125 XP, and Wardens and Keepers grant 150. King Tanyan and Rozark will grant your entire team XP when they are killed, so these can be useful to push an advantage in a game. Now, let's talk about Titan Shards. Titan shards are a powerful resource dropped by every slain Titan, as well as the Titan Monolith. One must carry this shard back to base in order to add it to their team's shard counter. Your team will also gain a Titan shard for every allied tower that is destroyed. Once your team has acquired 5 Titan shards, you can spend them to become a Titan incarnate. This powerful Titan-like form has its own set of abilities and requires a great deal of effort to take down, but lasts for only 25 seconds. It is often best to use these after both teams have already committed to taking an important team fight, as this will prevent you from being focused while using it. It should also be noted that one can use the Master Training area, found here, to use the Incarnate and learn the specifics of each ability. Next, I'm going to cover some specific nuances about the map of Titan Ruins that can affect how fights are played. The middle lane consists of a far tower, and beyond that, a wall tower, which can be found in every lane. The wall tower can be passed by allies but will block opponents from entry. The side lanes have no far towers but instead have mortar towers on the inside of the wall that will attack enemy Titans which cross the wall line. Be careful, as these mortars can hit players who are standing near the Titans as well. Another critical feature of Titan Ruins is the changes in elevation and, most importantly, high ground areas. High grounds, like the base walls, Titan sites, or Tanyan Arena, grant a large advantage to those utilizing them to fight opponents below. When standing on the high ground, vision will be granted as normal around the area, but those on low ground looking up experience fog of war. Also, ranged attacks cannot always attack upwards, though this depends on the height and the distance from the high ground. Utilizing these areas and putting vision in them can often be vital for control of the game. The river areas on each side are also home to River Kings, which will drop a heart upon death that can be collected for health restoration and ultimate gauge. These will spawn immediately, so they are often a source of early conflict. Finally, I'm going to talk quickly about attunements. Each master has one of 3 attunements: Kinetic, Ardent, or Helix. Kinetic masters deal 15% increased damage to Ardent masters, as well as taking 15% less damage from them in return. Ardent masters are attuned against Helix, and Helix against Kinetic. Titans also have attunements, and when you use Titan Incarnate, it will adopt the attunement of your current master. It is important to keep this in mind when taking fights, as this can have a massive stake in the outcome of battle. For this reason, it is also ill-advised to choose 2 masters with the same attunement, as this can leave you vulnerable to certain enemies. That was probably a lot to take in all at once, but there's no better teacher than experience. Get out there and try things, make discoveries, and most importantly, enjoy yourself. I hope to see you all on the battlefield soon.